watching the Marcy Minute for Scorch Magazine, and I am here with the fabulous, you probably recognize her, and if you don't, you will very soon, Nina Parker. Thanks so much for being here. Nina is our cover girl this month, and you're so fabulous. You're working your way up the ranks. You've seen her on TMZ, and now she is the new, what are you, the gossip expert?
For the gossip insider for the show, The Insider on CBS.
You're so inside.
Yeah.
You've got the scoop.
I'm in there.
So tell me about, first of all, props to you, because there are not a lot of curvy women on television, and in entertainment news, even less. Yeah. So what does that feel like? Obviously we have Oprah, but she's not an entertainment news person.
Right.
You're really pioneering the way.
Yeah, I didn't think of myself as a pioneer, but you go and you sit next to everybody else, and especially in Los Angeles, even the weather girls look like Playboy playmates. Obviously, a lot of women seem to relate to me, and that's been something that's been really great. I have a really good base with women, and especially women who feel like I'm bringing a real aspect. I talk about my feet hurting. I talk about real women's issues. I talk about, the fact that the tampon commercials are all light and fluffy and they need to be more realistic. And, we talk about that kind of stuff when I was on TMZ. And a lot of people would write in and just say, you're saying what I want to say, not just what you think people want to hear. And I just want to represent that because I kind of felt like that was absent when I would watch TV.
I think women out there need women like you on television, because you're right, it is weird to watch so many people on television that don't look like you. You're much more than curvy. So,
right.
You're someone that keeps it real, that's curvy, that's fun, you're dating, you're out. We're more than just curvy women,
Right.
But I think it's really fun to see you bringing that to the table. So we're here at the Pinup Girl headquarters, and it's just so fun to be here. There's glitter and sparkles everywhere.
Amazing clothes.
Yeah, you're the model today.
It feels really good to kind of pamper, to glam up. And I really love the clothes, Pinup Girl, because it's just kind of like they bring your inner girl out. Mm-hmm. So, you put the clothes on and now all of a sudden you're batting your lashes, you got a little extra strut. So it's been a really good adjustment, and it's kind of fun to tap into that part of yourself.
The last thing I just kind of want you to talk to our girls out there, because I know I grew up wanting to be on E! News, and you look at those girls and they're not curvy, or you might want to be a paramedic, you might want to be a vet, I don't know what you want to be, but there are girls that sometimes feel held back, maybe by their size or by their economic status or by whatever it may be. So I just kind of want you to encourage people to get out there and do it, because you, I think, are an awesome role model.
Thank you.
Climbing that ladder and just getting out there.
Yeah, I obviously didn't have, the best background. I came from a really poor neighborhood, and I didn't start off go to the best university. I started at junior college. I really just worked really hard, and I think tenacity is a little bit undervalued. I don't think people realize that everything that you want is really attainable if you really just focus. That's the main thing. You don't have to be the best at everything as long as you're tenacious enough to achieve that. So for me, I didn't have enough money to go to a 4-year. I went to a JC, and then I transferred to the 4-year university. I was an intern. I struggled. I lived with family members while I was working 2 jobs and interning and going to school, and just kind of always kept this kind of goal to work in entertainment news. And I took a break. I, worked a regular job for a couple of years, and I was miserable. And this was something that was passion for me. So I followed that, and, I started at the bottom, a little bit older in my 20s, just because I wanted a chance, and TMZ gave me that chance, and just kind of rose in the ranks there, basically by staying there and working harder than everybody else. So, really it's just, you keep that goal, you do the vision board, and anything else, if people tell you, you're too big to do this, or you're a person you're a person of color, you won't relate to anybody. As long as you understand what your focus and your goals are, it doesn't really matter what other people say, because if your goal is true and you're being honest, people will see through that. And once the people start seeing it, doesn't matter what everyone else says, because once the masses start appreciating it, everything else just comes to you. So
love it. Preach it.
The drive is the main thing. So that's what kept me focused.
Well, it's been so fun to watch you on TMZ, and now we're ready for CBS. So thank you for doing this Scorch shoot, and now we got some more work to do.
Absolutely.